Learn English through story. A fun way to improve your skills. Learning English can be fun and exciting when you use stories. Stories are not just for children. They are a great way for people of all ages to learn a new language. Here are some methods and advantages of learning English through stories. Methods. Reading simple stories. Start with short and simple stories. Children's books or graded readers are perfect for this. These books use easy language and are designed for beginners. They have simple words and sentences that make it easier for you to understand. As you read, you will learn new words and how they are used in sentences. Listening to audiobooks. Audiobooks are a great way to improve your listening skills. You can listen to the story while reading the text. This helps you understand pronunciation and intonation. Audiobooks are available for many levels, so you can choose one that matches your English skills. Listening to stories read by native speakers also helps you learn the correct way to say words. Watching story videos. Many websites and YouTube channels offer animated stories. These videos are entertaining and help you learn English visually and audibly. Watching stories with pictures and sound can help you understand the story better and remember new words and phrases. Storytelling clubs. Join a local or online storytelling club. Sharing stories with others can improve your speaking and listening skills. In these clubs, you can listen to other people's stories and tell your own. This practice helps you become more comfortable speaking English and improves your ability to understand others. Advantages. Improves vocabulary. Stories introduce you to new words and phrases in context. This makes it easier to remember and use them. When you see a new word in a story, you can understand its meaning from the other words around it. This helps you learn vocabulary naturally. Enhances listening skills. Listening to stories helps you understand different accents and speeds of speaking. This improves your overall listening ability. You will get used to the way English sounds and become better at understanding spoken English. Boosts imagination. Stories are interesting and stimulate your imagination. This makes learning more enjoyable and keeps you motivated. When you enjoy what you are reading or listening to, you are more likely to continue learning. Cultural insights. Stories often reflect the culture of the language. By reading and listening to stories, you learn about different customs and traditions. This helps you understand the culture of English-speaking countries and makes learning more interesting. Learning English through stories is a wonderful way to improve your language skills. It's fun, engaging, and effective. So, pick up a storybook or listen to an audiobook today and start your journey to better English. Learn English through story. Engaging and effective methods. Learning English through stories is not only fun, but also a very effective way to improve your language skills. Here are some more methods and advantages of this learning approach. Methods. Interactive story apps. There are many apps that make learning English through stories interactive. These apps often include quizzes and games that make learning fun. You can read or listen to stories and then answer questions or play games related to the story. This helps reinforce what you have learned. Retelling stories. After reading or listening to a story, try to retell it in your own words. This practice improves your speaking skills and helps you remember the story better. You can do this alone, with a friend, or in a group. Retelling a story helps you practice using new vocabulary and grammar. Story summaries. Write summaries of the stories you read. This helps you practice writing and ensures you understand the main points. Writing a summary requires you to think about what is important in the story and express it clearly. This is a good way to improve your writing skills. Role-playing. Act out parts of the story with friends or classmates. This method helps improve your speaking and listening skills in a fun and engaging way. Role-playing allows you to practice speaking in different situations and using different vocabulary. Advantages: builds confidence. Understanding and retelling stories gives you confidence in your English abilities. As you improve, you will feel more comfortable using English in different situations. Confidence is important for learning a new language because it helps you take risks and try new things. Makes learning fun. Stories are enjoyable and keep you interested. When learning is fun, you are more likely to stick with it and make progress. Enjoying the learning process helps you stay motivated and committed to improving your English. Improves comprehension. Stories help you understand how sentences are structured and how words are used in context. This improves your overall comprehension of the language. Reading and listening to stories helps you see how English works in real situations. Develops critical thinking. Analyzing stories and discussing them with others can develop your critical thinking skills. You learn to think about the language and its meaning more deeply. Discussing stories helps you understand different perspectives and think about why things happen in a story. By incorporating these methods into your study routine, you can make learning English more enjoyable and effective. Stories are a powerful tool that can help you achieve your language goals. Learn English through story. Innovative techniques for better learning. Learning English through stories can be both exciting and highly beneficial. Here are some innovative methods and advantages to help you make the most of this approach. Methods. Using story maps. Create a map of the story's events. This visual tool helps you understand the plot and remember the sequence of events. You can draw a map on paper or use an app. Story maps help you see the structure of the story and how the events are connected. Listening to podcasts. Many podcasts offer storytelling sessions in simple English. Listening to these podcasts can improve your comprehension and listening skills. You can listen to them while doing other activities, like walking or cooking. Podcasts are a convenient way to practice English. Joining online forums. Participate in online forums where people discuss stories. Sharing your thoughts and reading others' opinions helps improve your writing and reading skills. Online forums give you the chance to practice writing in English and learn from others. Creating your own stories. Write your own short stories in English. This practice boosts your creativity and improves your writing skills. Writing your own stories helps you practice using new vocabulary and grammar in a fun way. You can share your stories with friends or online communities. Advantages. Encourages. Repetition. Listening to or reading the same story multiple times helps reinforce vocabulary and grammar structures. Repetition is key to language learning. The more you see and hear new words and sentences, the better you will remember them. Improves pronunciation. Hearing stories read aloud, especially by native speakers, helps you learn proper pronunciation and rhythm. Listening to how words are pronounced and practicing saying them yourself helps you speak more clearly. Enhances memory. Stories are easier to remember than isolated words and phrases. They help you retain information better. When you remember the story, you also remember the new words and grammar you learned. Promotes lifelong learning. Developing a love for stories and reading encourages continuous learning. You will always find new stories to enjoy and learn from. Lifelong learning is important because it keeps your mind active and helps you keep improving your skills. Using these innovative techniques can make learning English through stories more effective and enjoyable. Whether you are reading, listening, or writing, Stories provide a rich and engaging way to improve your language skills. So, dive into a story today and discover the joy of learning English through storytelling.